Hey everyone, I got some more pendants I just popped out today that I wanted to share. But I also wanted to share a little tip with you guys for those of you that make Orgone and work with resin. Basically what happens with your resin molds is they don't last very long, and every time you pop a pendant out, they get less and less shiny, the actual mold, so that makes your pendant less shiny. It's not that noticeable really, but if you're picky like me and you want your pendant, you know, to be perfect, I don't know if you can tell or not in this video, but I'm going to try and show you simple. This one to me looks pretty dull, and they also will start getting little scratches, but there's no way that you can, there's nothing you can do about this. I mean, that is just the way it is. I mean, I cannot, the Orgone molds that I use, they're $10 a piece, so I cannot afford to purchase, you know, a mold for every time I make Orgone, and obviously nobody could do that. Also, your resin can, you know, it's plastic, so it does wear down, so it can get dull as time goes on. So I just wanted to show you what you can do to make it look a little shinier. And I've got some, this is my absolute favorite coconut oil. It works so good for everything. I use it on my skin, on my hair, and on my Orgone pendants. I eat it, it tastes so good, and this one, it has to be this brand. It doesn't have to be this brand, but for me, this is the only brand I like because it has a nice little coconut scent to it, and it's just perfect. But anyways, I got a little too much on me here, but if you just take it and you can rub it all over your resin. Now, of course, the pendant is going to be a little oily, but you can just take a little cloth and wipe the oil, you know, the excess oil off. Then your pendant is much shinier than it was to begin with. Like, there's one that's not shined up, and there's one that is. And so that's just a cool little trick. When I notice that my molds are getting pretty bad, I usually do get a new mold because it bothers me that they look like this. But that is how you can fix it. And if there is, like, I don't know if you can see that there's a little, you know, like minor little scratching, that is something that just happens with the resin molds once again. And I'll show you though how quickly it'll change just by putting a tiny bit of oil, coconut oil on there, and then you don't see the scratches anymore, and it looks all shiny and beautiful. So I just wanted to share that little tip with you guys. You don't have to use coconut oil. You can use olive oil. You can use like canola oil or vegetable oil, but I don't feel that that's a very high vibration oil. I like to use things that, you know, that are healthy to our bodies. I mean, I believe in using, you know, high vibration things when you're putting on your Orgone piece, because these are high vibration pendants, and you don't want to lower their vibration by putting something on them that isn't, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so I'm just gonna shine these little guys up. These are my latest ones that I just popped out of their molds. You can tell because they're they don't have their bales on them yet. A bale is, this is what a bale is. When I first started making Orgone, I didn't know what these little things were called, and I was searching all over the internet for these. It took me a long time to figure out they were called glue-on bales. So anyways, some of these turned out so pretty. I'm pretty sure this one is already sold. I was in the process of making it, and then I had somebody ask me to make them one just like this, which happens very often. Before the pendant is even made, I have somebody asking me for it, and they don't even know that I'm making it. It's so cool. I love that when that happens. But right now I'm just kind of shining these ones up with some oil. I don't do this all the time. Pretty much when I do send the pendants out, I do anoint them with a very high vibration angel oil, but it's not to make them shiny, it's just to charge them up before they come to you. But this is a good way to shine your pendant if you feel like it's, you know, getting a little dull. And there's nothing wrong with having some scratches on the Orgone piece. It's not like it's any less powerful or anything, and you just have to understand that that's what happens with resin, and it's just, you know, that's what happens. Reaching a state of perfection with a resin pendant is like literally impossible. This sunstone is like so cool. I'm trying to show you how sparkly. Oh, there we go. I love it. Isn't it just so pretty? It just feels like it's just got the sun inside of it. But yeah, these are some of my new pendants. And I will be listing these soon. As you can tell, over here I have a lot of pendants going on. The reason I've been stocking up is because I'm starting to get my website going. And on my website, I'm offering custom pendants on my website right now. So basically what a custom pendant is if you have something that you want that I don't have, most likely I can make it for you. I've got just about every stone there is, and if I don't have the stone and you want it, I usually can get it, and I usually like to get it because it's a new stone and something new to add to my collection. So as long as it's not some ridiculously priced stone, I can definitely add it in. This is another really pretty sunstone one. I love it. I just listed this one on eBay too. So some of these are up on eBay. This beautiful one's up there. This beautiful one is up there. But that was my little tip. And these are some of my latest pendants, so if you're interested, go check them out. And don't forget about my little giveaway that I'm doing. I've been having a hard time with Facebook trying to promote my boost my posts for my giveaway. I don't know, they have all kinds of rules that I didn't realize. So but go give my page a like and you'll be entered in the contest to win this for free. Okay, thanks again for watching.